Welcome once again, my fellow manipulators of digital fate. I'm Richie, this is Capricorn. Today's deck is a little bit special. So we did Decathlon 4, which was Emblem Decathlon. And so we were racking our brains to try and brew a standard deck that is going to be really good in traditional standard, in the normal standard environment, but also especially good in this Decathlon 4 Emblem Standard. If you don't know what that is, the Decathlon's going on right now on MTG Arena, which is 10 events, this being one of them. It's 2 every like 4 days. I think they rotate to another 2. So this is number 4, and the emblem, specifically the emblem variant of this, is that on your first turn you get to choose treasure token, food token, or clue token, and put one of those into play for free. And then on your second turn you get to pick one of those that you haven't picked already and put it into play for free. And then on your third turn you get to pick the last one and put it into play for free. So you get these 3 free artifact tokens that come into play for free, 1 each on your first 3 turns. The most obvious implication here is you're using the treasure token first to ramp up and to get your stuff out quicker. But I wanted to take a look at some of the subtle interactions and ways that a deck could take more advantage of the 3 artifact tokens. So I thought a deck that's utilizing things like Anvil, Yotia Declares War, Teething Wurmlet, stuff like that, could really get a lot of value off these free artifacts popping into play, and I feel like it would mean more to a deck like that. So that's what this deck is. This deck is called WORMWOOD. This is Jund Anvil artifact deck that really focuses heavily on going wide with artifacts and getting a ton of value off of that. Now, we've done a similar Grixis version to this in the past, but this is the Jund version. And I think it's actually the better deck. Even in normal standard that's not this Decathlon emblem, I think this deck is pretty primed to compete with the top tier decks. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video. Comment down below if you think you know a deck that would be better for this Emblem Decathlon that we didn't consider. And make sure you share this, because it helps the channel grow, and we're really trying to defeat the monster that is the YouTube algorithm. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. When we get there, remember, we're going to do a 24-hour marathon stream. You can challenge me to games the entire stream. Every time you beat me, I crack a pack on stream, and I mail you the cards at the end. It's going to be wild. So make sure you sub so that you can help us get to 1,000, and we can do that. Let's get to the deck. Alright, so since we're getting 3 artifacts into play in the first 3 turns for free, we're going to start with the obvious ways we can capitalize on that. So at our 1-drop slot, we had 4 Teething Wurmlets. Now this is 1/1 worm for 1 green mana. Has Death Touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. So it's basically going to get Death Touch for free by turn 3 if it comes down before then, regardless of you even playing anything else. But whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life, and if it's the first time this ability is resolved this turn, you also put a +1/+1 counter on Teething Wurmlet. That means if you get Teething Wurmlet down on 1 on both turns 2 and 3, it's going to get free +1/+1 counters on it and gain a life each of those turns, just off your emblem tokens coming into play, which is pretty gnarly. Also at the 1-drop slot, we have 4 Voldaren Epicure. This comes into play, deals a damage to something, puts a body on the field that we can use later, but more importantly, it provides a blood token as well as a body for only 1 mana, and that's important because the more artifacts we have in this deck, the better off we're going to be. We've also got 4 Mishra's Research Desk. This is 1 mana for an artifact. You can pay 1, tap it, sack it, exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose 1, and until the end of your next turn, you can play that card. What's cool about this card is it has Unearth, therefore you're getting card advantage along with your card selection because you can use it twice. But more importantly, that when you sacrifice it to exile the top 2, it counts as one of your artifacts dying to trigger things like Anvil. Speaking of Anvil, in the 2-drop slot we have Oni-Cult Anvil. Now obviously this is a core piece of the deck. This is 1 black, 1 red for an artifact. Whenever 1 or more of your artifacts leave the battlefield during your turn, you create a 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature token. The ability only triggers once, but you can tap this and sacrifice an artifact to deal 1 damage to each opponent, and gain a life. So what's cool about the Oni-Cult Anvil here is you get the Oni-Cult Anvil on the field. Sometimes you can even get it on turn 1 if you need to because of the treasure token you're getting in the emblem format. But you get this on the field, and then every time you sack an artifact, even if it's one of the free artifacts from the emblem, you're gonna generate extra value, right? Very, very good card. Obviously, backbone of the deck, core of the deck. We've also got Gala Greeters as a 2-drop that wants to come down very quickly. This is a 1/1, and whenever a creature comes into play, you can choose one, put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters, create a tapped treasure token, or gain 2 life. Now, the treasure token is the most important here, because as you play creatures, or even just generate creatures with things like Oni-Cult Anvil, you're going to trigger the Gala Greeters, make a treasure token, and then that treasure token is going to count towards all of the things that care about going wide with artifacts. Like, it's going to trigger the Teething Wurmlet, it's going to be something you can sack for mana and trigger the Oni-Cult Anvil, it's going to be something that you can go wide with for something like Yotia Declares War. Now, Yotia Declares War is a 2-mana saga. Chapter 1, it makes an 0/2 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying named Ornithopter. On Chapter 2, you can tap any number of untapped artifacts you control and deal that much damage to target creature or planeswalker. And then on Chapter 3, you turn one of your artifacts into a 4/4 until end of turn. So that Chapter 2 is super important here. Since we're going wide with all these artifacts, we're able to very easily use Yotia Declares War as a very, very above rate removal spell to pretty much deal with any creature or planeswalker we need to on curve at different points in the game. Because if we get this later in the game, it's going to do way more damage because we're going to be a lot wider with artifacts. We could pretty much deal with anything, and the fact that this gives you extra value on top of that, gives you 2 permanents in play on Chapter 1, one of which is an artifact and a creature, so it's going to count as an artifact for the things that care about artifacts, it's going to count as a creature for triggering things like Gala Greeters. Very, very good card, and probably the best piece of removal we could hope for in this deck. Speaking of removal, we also have at the 2-drop slot Bloodtithe Harvester. This card's really good, and everyone knows it because it's in every deck that shares these colors. But the reason it's so good is because it fills multiple slots with just one card. So it's a 3/2 for 2 mana, which is already really good and can trade with creatures. But at the same time, it gives you a blood token, so it's 2 permanents on the field for just one 2 mana card, which is incredibly powerful. And that blood token is going to count for all the things that care about artifacts for us. So it's important. But on top of that, Bloodtithe Harvester can also be a piece of removal, in that we can tap it and sack it to kill something if we need to. So very, very powerful card. Very good with Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which we'll get to in just a moment. We've also got 1 copy of Weatherlight completed because it counts as an artifact, triggers all of our stuff. But since we're going to be constantly sacrificing artifact creatures, we're going to be generating value off this pretty easily. We're going to scry a lot, maybe even draw some cards, and get an extra win condition in play that our opponent's going to have to deal with. And having to choose between killing our 5/5 flyer or killing our really big Teething Wurmlet is probably going to be a difficult choice for our opponents. So it's legendary, just 1, good fit for the deck. We've also got 1 Transmogrant's Crown. I would like to be able to fit more, but there's just too many cards that want to go into this deck. Excuse me. Having the first one here is important because as long as we have 1 in play, we can keep getting extra value every time we're sacking things to Oni-Cult Anvil. We can draw extra cards off of the crown, as well as use it as extra win condition or a way to turn one of our smaller creatures into something that can trade with one of their larger creatures. So a lot of versatility here packed into an artifact that's already going to count as an artifact for all the things in our deck that cares about artifacts. So moving on to our 3-drop slots, we get to that Fable of the Mirror Breaker I was talking about. Now this is great because, again, gives you 2 permanents on Chapter 1, one of which is a creature that when it swings is going to generate a treasure token, which is another artifact that's going to go wide for all of our artifact things. On Chapter 2, we get some card selection here in that we can discard some stuff in the yard. A lot of times we'll want to discard Mishra's Research Desk if it's in our hand, because that's something we can unearth from the yard and get a little bit of extra value. But more importantly, we can dig for the cards that we need in the moment, whether it might be removal or a second anvil or whatever it might be. Digging deeper with Chapter 2 is important. And then Chapter 3, this is going to flip into Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. And that's when things get really wild, because we can use Reflection of Kiki-Jiki to make copies of Bloodtithe Harvester. Decks have been doing this forever, but it's very effective. Make an extra Bloodtithe Harvester that has haste, get an extra blood token, be able to immediately sacrifice the copy that's going to die at end of turn anyway to kill whatever we want on their side. But we can also do things like make extra Gala Greeters to get extra enters the battlefield triggers, or make Teething Wurmlets if we need something with Death Touch, or we just need to gain life by having multiple copies of Teething Wurmlet in play when a bunch of artifacts come into play. Stuff like that. We also have Briarbridge Tracker here. This is a perfect fit for a deck like this. We've only got 2. I'd like to fit more, but like I said before, there's so many cards that want to fit into this deck, so I think 2 is fine. This is coming into play as a 4/3 Vigilance for 1 green and 2. It's going to investigate when it comes into play, so again, just like I've been saying all along, this is something that generates 2 permanents on the field with just 1 card when you play it. And that second permanent is an artifact that's going to count for all of our things that care about artifacts. And this is almost never going to be a 2/3 because we have so many artifact tokens or creature tokens or just different tokens in this deck that you're almost never going to be without some sort of token on the field. And Briarbridge Tracker is almost always going to be a 4/3 Vigilance for 3 mana, even if you sacrifice the clue that it comes with to draw a card. So very good aggressive play for a deck like this. And then topping out our curve in the 4-drop slot, we have Skyfisher Spider. I'm greatly considering going up to 4 on this because the card's just insane and does everything. Comes into play, it's another piece of removal that can kill any permanent on their side, whatever's giving us the most problem. It's a 3/3 with reach, so it can help shore up our defenses and muck up the board a bit. When it dies, we can exile it from our yard to gain a bunch of life, so it really helps us go the distance against aggro decks. But what's especially good about Skyfisher Spider is it's another perfect target for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. If we can make a copy of Skyfisher Spider with Fable of the Mirror Breaker and exile another permanent, and all we have to do is sacrifice, I don't know, one of our 1/1s we made from the Anvil, which when doing so, we generate another 1/1 with the Anvil. It's just an insane amount of advantage and pressure and synergy that definitely can't be overlooked, and I really think I should try to go up to 4. I might even go down to one Briarbridge Tracker to do 4 Skyfisher Spider because it's just that good. So this is the deck. The mana base is 4 Ziatora's Proving Ground, 3 Rockfall Vale, 4 Karplusan Forest, 4 Llanowar Wastes, 3 Deathcap Glade, 1 Beside You, 1 Sokenzan, and 1 Takenuma. And the deck's pretty insane. Honestly, even with Emblem Standard, this Decathlon event not really being a thing anymore, just in normal Standard, like I built this deck specifically to work well in normal Standard without the Decathlon in mind. But then I realized when I was trying to pick a deck for Decathlon, like, this was the guy. This was the deck that was going to get the job done, and I was right. But even outside of that, just in normal Standard, I think this deck is insanely powerful, and I'm excited to see in what ways we can augment it and evolve it when the next set drops. So, anyway, without further ado, that's a lot of Yotia Declares War. We'll keep it. Let's make a treasure. Proving Ground. Pass. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of those things where if it's made just right, it can be good, but if it's not made just right, it's kind of meh. Let's see, do we Fable? I think we Fable. If we get our Goblin Shaman out a turn earlier, it's possible to just get that treasure back a turn earlier that we used to play the Fable. Maybe we can even play Skyfisher Spider next turn if we have something we want to destroy. Otherwise, we just start chaining Yotia Declares War and call it a day. Cast our Commando. He's going to sack it and his treasure to kill our Fable. That'd be pretty sick. Oh. I mean, that's fine. That is fine. That is completely fine. Do we destroy his clue token? I don't even think it's worth it. We'll just Yotia Declares War on Chapter 1. We'll save the treasure and we'll play a research desk. I was going to save the research desk in hand to discard to Fable, because we'd be able to use it from the yard. But now that Fable's gone, it's fine. It's fine. Lay down arms. Exile it. Sure. Valiant Veteran. Alright, we will kill the Valiant Veteran by tapping food in the clue. Alright, Yotia Declares War again. And Yotia Declares War again. Well, nothing that he plays next turn is surviving. We've got 2 Chapter 2 Yotia Declares War triggers and a Skyfisher Spider to play. Mire. One, 2, 3, 4. Kill you. Submit 0. Alright, first thing is first. We're gonna crack this. See what we get. Voldaren Epicure or another research desk. Guess we'll take the Epicure, because we'll play the Gala Greeters, and then we'll play the Epicure. We can tap treasure token, ping for 1, swing for 4. Next turn we're swinging for at least 8 in the air. Maybe more. We got the Skyfisher Spider ready to go. Okay. Another clue.
Say we take off, nuke the site from orbit.
Dude, pretty much.
Way to be sure.
Pretty much am nuking the site from orbit. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna crack a clue token, draw a card. That's a land. We will crack another clue token. Another Skyfisher Spider. Alright, well, we'll swing 9. Put him at 4. Unless he's got some kind of interaction. Okay. We'll make another. We'll make another clue token, sure. Alright, we'll end the turn. We're gonna crack that blood and discard the Llanowar Wastes. Sure. Can't really eat much. Discard the Wastes. Another Skyfisher Spider. Dude, wild. Alright, Oni-Cult Anvil down. Crack one of the treasures, which will trigger the anvil. And we will sacrifice Ornithopter to kill Cathar. And we'll swing 1. End the turn. Where it really shines is when you get Fable to flip into Reflection to Kiki-Jiki while you have a Skyfisher Spider out. Then you just keep making copies of Skyfisher Spider. When you make the copy, you sacrifice something, kill whatever you want, and then when that copy dies, you gain a bunch of life. Oof. Farewell. Chose everything. Chose everything. Do we have any way of making mana? Doesn't look it. It's okay though. That's okay. We still got plenty of value. What a weird deck though. Running Farewell with Soldiers. Discard up to 2 cards. Destroy a non-land permanent. Decline. Has an idea. Would you like to block? Nice. We do have to sacrifice the Wurmlet, though, to kill the Warden. Is that worth it? Probably. We should be able to just get through with our spiders. Definitely need to draw into something. See what he does. Does he discard a card and loses 1/1 token? He might. Nope. I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna hold this in our hand for now. How often do I run into Portal to Phyrexia? In this decathlon, I haven't very much at all. In normal standard, hard to say. I feel like I used to run into it a lot. Not so much anymore. Depopulate, sure. Wow, and he didn't even discard. Put a counter on the Gala Greeter. We just need to win, guys. We just need to win. Spiral Cycle, we can do it. I believe in us. Tap you to kill you. Play Epicure. Counter. Play Spider. Treasure token. Sacrifice Epicure. Kill you. Swing 3. Oh, he's down to 2. He could have another farewell though. Oh god, I jinxed myself. Alright, now we just need to get lucky. Almost there. Now we just need an artifact. We literally just need an artifact to sack to it and we win. We play the artifact, we sack it, and then we could always sack it to itself. I stream every day, Spiral, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I miss days. Sometimes I start a little later than I intend to. It's usually Monday and Thursday. It tends to be 3 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, it tends to be noon to 4 Eastern Standard Time. But sometimes I go much later, depending on if I'm feeling it that day or not. So it's not super strict. Alright, he's making a dude. We just need an artifact. Well, lately I haven't been because I was sick and then I was on vacation. But I try to. I try to do Monday through Friday.
Keep watch for intruders.
We're so close. Alright, crack the blood token. Pass turn. We're so close, guys. If we don't tap our dudes, he can't exile and gain 2 life. What he should do is exile his own Valiant Veteran. And to make sure he can't do that, well, he doesn't have enough loyalty anyway, right? No blocks. Does he got the farewell? Yeah, Monday through Friday is what I meant by every day. And sometimes I'll do occasional special streams on the weekend. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Spiral Cycle. Oh god. He's still dead. We sacked the Oni-Cult Anvil to itself and he's dead. We got him.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Boom. Boom. Make a treasure. Sack the treasure. Make a 1/1 ping. See ya! That was a game. Yes. We are currently playing Decathlon 4 Emblem Standard. So it's just like normal Standard. The only difference is on your first, second, and third turns, you get to pick one of these that hasn't been picked already. Create a free treasure token, create a free clue token, create a free food token. That's a lot of pain lands. We're going to keep it, though. Turn 1, Gala Greeters. Right, Spiral Cycle? The first deck I made when Brothers War came out was that deck. It's up on the YouTube channel. I made a really cool version. I don't know if you've checked it out, but if you haven't, go sub over there, because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a crazy 24-hour marathon stream where you can challenge me to games on stream, and if you beat me, I crack a pack on stream and I mail you the cards. It's going to be wild. 24 hours. Well, I definitely want to play Epicure. So I feel like I might as well play this. Treasure. Appreciate it, Cycle. Alright, we'll swing one. End the turn. I haven't seen anyone use a version like mine, though. I think you'll find it really interesting if you're into Portal and Multiverse. I take mine in a very different direction. That's fine, we already got one treasure off of it. Nice. My version is Mardu. It's mostly red-white, but it's Mardu. Let me think. Do I kill Thalia with Skyfisher? Or do I play Oni-Cult Anvil and sack something? I think it's better to get this out first. And then dump the food token to drain and make the 1/1. And then next turn we'll kill Thalia. Because we can sacrifice the 1/1 artifact creature to the spider, which will trigger Anvil and make us another 1/1 artifact creature. It's called Portal to Hell is the name of the deck. No blocks. Brutal Cathar. What is he gonna eat? Probably the 1/1 token. Yeah. That's a bummer. Kill that. Do that. Yotia Declares War. Alright, let's do this. Let's go crack a blood token, discard a wastes. And then Yotia Declares War on Chapter 2. We'll tap the clue to kill Thalia. No attack, end turn. And we just kill Brutal Cathar next turn with Skyfisher Spider. I want to get a 1/1 to replace this guy when I sack him to the spider. So if I used the spider this turn, I wouldn't have, since I already got a 1/1 off the anvil. So that's why I used Yotia Declares War instead. And then next turn I'll do the Skyfisher Spider. Another Thalia. Wonderful. And a Valiant Veteran. Wonderful. To 1 becomes a 4/4. You sack you, kill Thalia, even though I really want that Valiant Veteran gone. Swing 4. End the turn. We just need a little bit more gas, just a little bit more of a push. We've got Takenuma, but nothing we can get back with the Takenuma. Want to exile it, huh? Nothing we can do about that. We'll gain some life though. I think at this point if he swings we double block the veteran. Cathar. Alright, we'll sack it to drain. No blocks. He is completely out of gas. So we just need to not be. We will crack the clue. Make another 1/1. Draw a card. Play Voldaren Epicure. We're going to hold on to Takenuma in our hand for now. Honestly, we might just get there draining with the anvil. Go ahead, man. Lots of options here. Lots of options. I want to kill the siege veteran. with the Bloodtithe Harvester. So I think I'll do this. Gotta kill the Siege Veteran. Gotta do it. Drawing a card off the clue. I'll do that. Black. Create a treasure token. Use the black mana to equip there. Thanks, Spyro. Appreciate it. I worked hard on that stuff. There are some elements of my channel that I feel like I've done a pretty good job on, and then there are some that I still have to work to incorporate better. But right now the goal is just to get to 1,000 as quick as possible, and then I can start to do more. I'm not attacking. What am I doing? I've already sacrificed something. I think I'm just saying go. Pass turn. If I can trade the 3/1 for the Valiant Veteran. Bandy, you need to wait, buddy. You need to wait until the game's over. Then I'll bring you out. But you gotta wait for now, okay? I know, I know. Go lay down. And of course, my opponent decides to start being slow right when the dog needs to go out. It's very meticulously calculated, Cycle. Like, mathematically, to make sure I always have the optimum chance of discarding and drawing and ramping. It's like, have the best possible chance of getting what I need into the yard, drawing into what I need in my hand, and then being able to get recursion off on turn 4. Yes, here comes the BS, indeed. Kill the Foundry, draw a card. We are off to the races. Another Valiant Veteran. I think I'm gonna dump one of these blood tokens just to drain. Gain some life. Sack the dude. Kill a dude. End the turn. Let's see what he's got. He needs to just play nothing and let the Brutal Cathar flip. Which he's gonna do, it looks like. Black. Treasure token. Get a counter. Skyfisher Spider. Shit, I was supposed to... Oopsie. I was gonna equip the crown to this guy first. That's okay, though. Pass turn. Alright, he scoops. Let's jump back into this bad boy. We're 2-0 in the Decathlon. 2 Oni-Cult Anvils. I will take it. I could play one on turn 1. But then I don't know. I guess we can try it. Next turn we can play another one. Granted, we'll take 2 more points of pain, and then we can sacrifice the food token to the anvil to drain for 1 and make 2 1/1s. That's a really good start. Fable, sure. Make a food. Sack the food. Make 2 1/1s. Pass the turn. Alright, we're off to a good start. I need to top deck something though. We can't play the Skyfisher Spider yet. If we don't really top deck anything, all we're really playing is the Epicure next turn. Although I suppose we could also get the Ziatora's Proving Ground out of the way. That might be fine. You're gonna abrade it. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna sack it to drain you for 1. No blocks. We will race. Proving Ground out. We will swing 2. And then we will sack the blood token to make a 1/1 and drain. We are racing. We are racing big time. Alright, we can kill the reflection next turn by sacking one of our 1/1s and replacing it with another 1/1. Do we take out the token by double blocking? No. We'll have a blocker next turn. Granted, he's getting some ramp off those damn treasures, but we just gotta deal with it for now. Mightstone. Drawing, I assume. What now, guys? Alright, gonna use this treasure. Bronze Spider. I don't hate that. 5-ish mana. Well, we definitely have to kill the reflection of Kikijiki. Not that I want to. But we gotta. Interesting. Didn't use the Thrawn Spider ability, so maybe we can actually kill the Thrawn Spider before he gets to use it. It's kind of the thing I'm the most worried about. At least out of what I've seen so far. It theoretically provides unlimited value.
Bandit. Leave your paw alone. Leave your paw alone, okay?
Aether Channeler. Interesting. Gonna draw a card. Sure. We'll do some crowd surfing. My turn. Do I kill something? Sure. Get rid of you. Make a 1/1. Voltage Surge, huh? Voltage Surge. Gain a life. Can't swing with it. No attacks, end the turn. We'll use the Power Stone to power up the clue and draw a card at the end of his turn. Destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Well, his Power Stone's gonna go away. Gonna do another Voltage Surge. Sure. That's fine. You can swing in for 2. Yeah, I will 100% block the Aether Channeler. Are you crazy? That's a trade I want to make. Alright, if we top deck a land, we're playing both of these. If not, probably Fable first. Discard. He's running out of gas, which is nice. End the turn. Maybe I should have kept that Proving Ground in my hand. Discard to Chapter 2 of Fable. No blocks. Honestly, I feel like the treasures are worth more to me than him. Because we need artifacts to sack to get our engines going. Ooh, 6/5 magical. That's a thing. Alright, we will discard the land. Nice. No attacks. If we get a Reflection of Kikijiki online, that'll be pretty good. We can, at the very least, make an Epicure, stack up blood tokens, and ping for a damage every turn. Or we could make Briarbridge Tracker. I think killing the golem's probably more important, though. We could trade the tracker and the Epicure if we wanted to. I think that's worth it. He just might have a trick to blow us out, which would suck. I think he does. Yep. He does. It's okay though. We still have enough value, we should be able to come back. What's he doing? Decline. We're gonna sack the clue. Play a Wurmlet. Swing with our dudes. Gain some life. Alright, that's fine. Then Harvester. We are crawling back. Gain another life. And we are in prime position to kill the Golem next turn by making a copy of the Harvester with the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Yay! He's gonna kill something. Probably the Reflection. No, he's drawing cards. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with that. We'll just have to trade our Teething Wurmlet for the Boulder Branch Golem. Nice. We got an extra counter on it. Alright, so no matter what, we're playing this. Kill something. Yeah, we have a lot of... Honestly, we have a lot of options here. We're gonna do that. Do we want to kill the Thron Spider with the Bloodtithe Harvester? No, we need it to make copies, right? We'll end the turn. Tempting, though. Very tempting. Alright, now he's finally digging for an artifact. Found his portal. Doesn't have the mana to cast it yet. Decline. Is that you? Copy you. Kill you. Swing with you. he's gonna kill 3 of our creatures. But that's fine. Because he's gonna be dead. One, 2. Let's see, Bloodtithe Harvester or Reflection? Probably Reflection. Because we're about to get another one. He's gonna bring back what? Boulder Branch Golem probably? Pad out his life total. Well, that's depressing. Another fleet. Play another Fable. One chance to win is just to make a billion copies of Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, I think, and swing through his big guys. Luckily, he doesn't have anything super bomby to get back with a portal, so I'm not, like, really worried. Looking again. He's going to find another one. That's going to be a problem. Nope. Ensnare prototype. What's he doing? No. Let me think. Does he have a counterspell? No way. We haven't seen one all game. Well, now he's just being annoying. Now he is just being annoying. Can't swing in because of that. Ugh. Alright, we need to kill the portal. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh no, now he's got a Cityscape Leveler. Oh, this is so annoying. Bandit, leave your leg alone. Stop it. I don't even know what to do. Oh, hey, I got a raid. Well, Finn, fuck off, because, like, I was super focused on trying to not lose. Hashtag deal with it. But hey, thank you for the raid, Knock. I appreciate it a bunch. I do appreciate it a bunch. I'm trying really hard not to lose this game, and it's taking all my focus. I don't think it's gonna happen. Unfortunately. If I had kept my reflection, it would have been fine, because he plays Cityscape Leveler, and then in response I can make a copy of Skyfisher Spider. Or I could have killed the Portal to Phyrexia. But I think I'm too far behind now. You don't want to go to dinner, but dinner's delicious. Dinner is delicious, Knock. Welcome, Raiders. I appreciate you being here. We're trying to beat this decathlon. And, man, 2 turns ago I took out that portal instead of the Boulder Branch Golem. It would have made such a difference. I mean, we'd still have to deal with the leveler, but these two wouldn't be here. Well, Boulder Branch Golem might still be here. No blocks. Oh, it's one of those dinners, Knock? Dealing with drama? That's not fun. I don't know, guys. I think we just lost. I think we just lost. Cityscape Leveler kills the Teething Wurmlet. And even if we kill the Cityscape Leveler, he brings it back with the portal. And he's got way too much life. Yeah, at this point we're just wasting our time. The combination of us not taking out the portal and him getting a Cityscape Leveler was just way too much. I guess we'll try and keep this. Actually, this seems like an insane start. Double Wurmlet on one. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ellis Ilkor. Yotia Declares War, can't kill Ellis. Do we just swing? Nah. We'll kill Ellis with Chapter 2 next turn and then swing him with our Wurmlets. And if we get really lucky, maybe we'll get a land so we can play a Fable. Oof, that's all you did. Well, we're going to play another Teething Wurmlet. And swing in 6. Seems pretty good to me. We do need another land. Chapter 1. Trigger these boys. And swing in for 10. Oh my god. We're doing it, guys. We're doing the damn thing. There's an Inspiring Overseer. We will tap our food token to kill the Inspiring Overseer. Good lord. Well, that's a lot of pain, but looks like a pretty decent starting hand. Gala Greeters on 1, Bloodtithe Harvester on 2. Alright, so our first thing we get off the greeters has to be a treasure token. Need the red. This is kind of painful against the red deck. With a little bit of luck, we should be okay. We're gonna have to trade the Harvester for something. They'll probably kill it. Jaya. Interesting.
I remember my first fight. Good thing it wasn't against me.
So he's gonna kill Harvester
Who needs the sun when
with
you've got
Jaya
me
and
around?
hit us for 4. Well then. Don't really have anything to sack in order to kill something very well. I think we go... black. Put a counter on the Gala Greeter so that we can kill Jaya.
All right.
We've got a food token here, which is nice. But I think we're gonna do this first. End the turn. Probably trading the Harvester again. Alright, he's gonna Rending Flame it. That's fine. We are gonna discard a Pain Land. That's what we're gonna do. Ugh. More Pain Lands. Alright, we will crack this. See what we get. Oni-Cult Anvil. That's what we need. That is what we need. Let's play it. Let's sack the blood token here. Make a 1/1. Do we gain 2 life or do we put a counter on this sucker? I think we put a counter on it. No attacks. We just need to survive to crack this food token, and I think we're okay. Skyfisher Spider is going to do a lot of work. Anvil's going to start to gain us life. Let's do it! Mono faces Karplusan, hits us for 1. Another Swift. Why didn't he play the Swift Spear first? That is bizarre. Gain some life. Sack this. Kill this. Get another dude. Get another counter. End the turn. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Brings back Rending Flame. Sure. Alright, Voldaren Epicure. Let's draw a card, make another 1/1. Another Skyfisher Spider, which we can't play yet. Do we want to kill Kumano? We could spend 1 life to kill Kumano. Or we can crack a food token. I think we'll decide at instant speed. Come on, Argral, Perron. Jaya. Oh boy.
1,000 years and they never learn not to mess with me.
Choose target creature opponent controls. Deals damage equal. So, Saiju wouldn't help in that respect.
A blast to the noggin gets results.
Still gonna do it though. We'll gain some life when the Skyfisher Spider dies. Nice. Just you. And then we'll drain 1. So we'll end up at 6, but he's out of gas. And we've still got our dudes, so we can kill Jaya. You are too overzealous, my friend.
We have nothing left to discuss.
Boom, boom, boom. Kill the adversary. Make another 1/1. Play out the research desk. Pass the turn. Now we're golden, man. If that spider dies, we gain another 4 life. If we chump block with the 1/1 and sack it, we gain another 1 life. Alright, end of turn, we will sack the research desk. Ooh, Wurmlet and a Gala Greeters. We'll take the Wurmlet. Yeah, this is game for you, buddy. Lightning strike, huh? Interesting. Alright, well, we'll crack that. Another anvil. We'll play it, even though it's going to cost us 2 health. Crack the blood token. Get another 1/1, drain for 1. No attack, end turn. So again, if the spider dies, we'll gain 5. If we chump block with a 1/1 and sack it, we'll drain 1. Alright, Teething Wurmlet. Sack the food. Gain some health. Make some boys. We'll do this. Gain another point of health. Sack. Exile a card. Get it ready for next turn, most likely. Fable. End the turn. At this point, we have too much health and too big of a board. He's not going to be able to break through. Sweet. We'll keep this. Do we Wurmlet or Gala Greeters? I think Gala Greeters. Although we could Wurmlet and save the treasure. If we Wurmlet, save the treasure, we have 3 mana next turn, which means we Gala Greeters and then have nothing to play it with, so no. We're going to play the Gala Greeters now. We'll probably still Wurmlet next turn. Make a treasure, which will put a counter on the Wurmlet. Adeline. Treasure, counter, no attacks. He is going to get a swing in with Adeline without us really being able to do anything about it, which is going to suck. We're just going to block like that, take 3. Blue token. 2 mana and a treasure. We want to kill Adeline, right? It's gonna be tricky. We save the treasure? No. We need triggers. Counter. Treasure. Gain another life. Gain another life. No tax. Doing an awful lot off 2 lands. Leaf Crowned Visionary with Adeline? Okay. Corporal Sully. Alright, I think we're going big. We've got a Transmogran's Crown. Could just Yotia Declares War and kill the damn Adeline right now. That leaves us with 2 mana. Do we swing? I think we can. We've got some value in our hands too, so I think we're in pretty good shape. If he decides to attack with the Gala Greeters, we just let it through. Faye. Alright, we're gonna have to kill the Jenny Faye. Gonna have to kill the Jenny Faye. No blocks. Sack the Epicure. Which one is this? This guy? Counter. Treasure. Sack you. Get rid of Ginny. Swing, swing, swing. No need to swing that. Just those. We'll hold back the Teething Wurmlet. Looking pretty good. Just need some land. Celebrity Fencer. Sure. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let me think. Transmogrant. Epicure. I think we're gonna do it like this. treasure and a counter. Gain some health. And then we'll do one of these. Treasure. Counter. Looks good to me. No attacks, and the turn. We're going wider than him. We have all this. Other citizens get +1/+0. Doesn't want anything to do with it. Play this. Just slowly building up everything. Counter. Counter. Don't really need treasures anymore as much. And now our Teething Wurmlet is big enough to pretty much block anything. We just need an anvil so we can just start draining every turn instead of having to try to push through his crowd. So that's going to be a pain. Karplusan Forest. Let's discard it. There we go. Oni-Cult Anvil. That's what we want. I think we'll do this. Draw a card. Make a dude. Counter. Counter. Keep our lines growing big. Another land. Guess we'll play it. End the turn. Alright, 10 turns away from killing with Oni-Cult Anvil. Interesting choice. Very interesting. Drain one. Hey, another Oni-Cult Anvil. Sick. We'll drain one. Make some more boys. Draw another card. Nice. We're gonna put it on this. Past turn. Now he's on a turn, what, 4-turn clock? With the Oni-Cult Anvils. So I think we got him. He's gonna have to make a move. Gonna have to make a move. Nothing has trample, right? Nope. Show me your moves. Alright, sack this guy and draw a card and drain for 1. 5-turn clock. Let's go. Do that. Because we can. Ugh, another pain land. Pay 2. Put it on this guy. Sack him. Make 3 guys and drain for 1. Oh god. Just everything ever. Another Briar Bridge tracker. I mean, I guess we'll do it. Why not? Gain some more life off the Wurmlet. We are killing it. We are absolutely killing it. It's a very wide board, but he can't get through, and we're eventually going to drain him with our 3 Oni-Cult Anvils. So, We're up to 41. With almost all pain lands. Alright, he's gonna get Adeline back with a bunch of counters. It's good, but it's not that good. Like, we're so wide, he just can't get through. He just can't. And we're gonna drain him out. So quick. Swinging with the darling of the masses. Interesting. Goodbye. Drain. Drain. I mean, they pretty much did, dude, that Juggernaut. Granted, it's 8 mana, but still, that Juggernaut is crazy. The new Juggernaut. Equip here. Sack to drain. Get 3 boys. Drain for 1. Draw a card. Gain 4 life off my Gala Greeters. Get 2 more treasure tokens. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Gain some more life. Put another counter on that Teething Wurmlet. No attacks. End turn. It's so crazy. Like, you can't even see how wide my board is, but look at this. That's a 9/9 and a 7/7 Gala Greeters. Insanity. Siege Veteran, sure.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Hey, thanks for the follow, Brosif. Appreciate you. This deck's just wild. Like, he's got crazy triggers over there, and he still just can't get it done. He's like drawing cards and all sorts of stuff. But the anvils, man. The anvils are just draining him out during a stalemate. Corporal Sully over here. Give me some nectar. Glorious nectar. Sure. Come on. You got some really big guys. It's not a proper stalemate. We're slowly bringing him down. He only gains 2 life off the greeters, and we drain for 3 every turn. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. And if we get a Yotia Declares War, like, it's all over. We're gonna sack the research desk. Another Wurmlet, another Gala Greeters. Oh god. I guess a Wurmlet. Let's sack the blood token and get rid of this. We just need to find a Yotia Declares War. That's gonna speed this up so much. Skyfisher Spider. We could kill his Gala Greeters. That seems pretty good. Play the Wurmlet first. Make some treasure tokens. Gain a whole bunch of life. Equip this to you. Then Skyfisher Spider. We had to take some pain, so we went down to 59. Some counters on the Gala Greeters. Sack this guy. Get all my triggers. Kill his Gala Greeters. No more help for you, buddy. Just every trigger ever. Oh yeah. Put you on you. And pass the turn. Actually, we probably should have just played the research desk with the treasure. That's okay though. We'll crack a clue instead. We're close, guys. We're so close. Borrowed time. Ooh, what's he gonna hit? The Gala Greeters. Okay. He did his job. I think the anvils should have been what he targeted, but it's gonna get him an extra turn or two if he did that. Crack the clue. Crack that 1/1. So close. We can get him to 2. We can get him to 1 with the Epicure. 1. Go, crack that blood token. Drain for 1. Make some boys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Clip here. Drain. Clip here. Skyfisher Spider. Sack you. Kill Adeline. Another Oni-Cult Anvil. Because why not? Now he's dead. Whew. That was spicy. 5-1. We'll keep this. Gala Greeters on 1 is pretty good. FD O'Wiley. Go for the throw. At least he had to use his treasure to do it, though. That's not so bad. Play out another Gala Greeters. If he's got no blockers, we're going to play the crown and swing for 3. Play it, equip it, swing for 3. If he does have a blocker, we're going to crack a research desk instead. Let's see if he's got... Nope, he doesn't. Sick. Now we get him for 3, and if he kills our Gala Greeters, we get to draw a card. What's up, Liquid? Welcome to the stream. We're trying to defeat this Decathlon 4 with my WORMWOOD deck. It's working out pretty well so far. We're 5-1, I believe. Think we can do it. I'm feeling it. Alright, we're going to start with the research desk. Let's see what we draw into. If it's a 2-drop, we'll play Sokenzan. and played. Well, there you go. No tax. We're going to get another counter on it next turn, and then we'll be able to start swinging in with it. Hopefully. Well, I appreciate you believing in me, Liquid. Discarded 2 Shivan Reefs. So all is blue mana. Interesting. He must have another one in hand, right? Another blue source. No blocks. Does he have removal? He does. But he loses his guy and we draw a card, so it's not actually all that bad. He lost 2, we lost 2, and we drew a card to replace it. Let's see what we hit. An Epicure, I guess. Equip it in case he kills it. Play a Proving Ground. Pass the turn. Need to kill that Reflection. He's still got his treasure too. Or a treasure at least. Oh boy. F.D. Wiley. Show me your moves. Come on. It's a whopping 5. Very specific colors. What's going on? Two blue. Three black. 4 black. Okay, he's gonna make me discard my cards. That's actually not that bad. Because we have research desks. Alright, we're gonna start by cracking this clue. Briar Bridge Tracker. Looks good to me. Do we play the Takenuma? Oh, he's gonna make another one. He's gonna make another one. I think we need the mana. Pass turn. This is gonna get a little... It's gonna get a little dicey, guys. If he attacks with the first Blade Coil Serpent, we will trade the tracker for it. If he just makes a copy and attacks with the copy, we'll chump with the Epicure. Well, I guess now whatever he does, we're chumping. So we can draw a card. I assume he makes another 5/4 and swings with both. But at least they don't have trample. Gala Greeters. Alright. We need something real. I think we need to gain life. Pass turn. Just need to stay alive. If he swings with just a copy of Blade Coil Serpent, we're gonna let it through. We gotta sack our Harvester to kill the original, if we can. Oh, now he's got Reflection Harvester online. Oh man, there's so much we need to kill. We can't kill everything. Oh, perfect. Let's do that. And draw a card. We're still gonna have things we need to kill, but it'll be okay. I believe. All right. Crack the food. Make a boy. Equip this to the boy. Pass turn. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. We just need a Skyfisher. But now he's got 2 reflections of Kiki-Jiki, so I don't even know if that will be good enough. If we can at least kill the Bloodtithe Harvester, we can stop him from just wiping out all of our shit. And we could probably power through the Sheoldred with our Oni-Cult Anvil life gain. For the most part. But with the reflections of Kiki-Jiki and the Harvester, it's going to be a pain. Yep, nothing I can do about that. And that's the problem. Can only attack with Shelly though. And we can just chump it. Chump it, drain, draw a card. Unless he wants to lose something. Oh, he does want to lose something. Sick. Tis what it is. We must do what we must do. I need lots of removal. Lots and lots of removal. Alright, so Yotia comes down, kills Shelly? I think at this point I have to kill Shelly, right? Chapter 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill Shelly. The Harvester is going to be a pain in the ass, but I think I just have to do that. Sack a blood token. Make a dude. Equip to the dude. And I can draw off the clue. Guess I should just do that. Ooh, another Yotia Declares War to deal with that Bloodtithe Harvester next turn. That should be pretty good. Come on, I think I can, I think I can. Just gotta power through his damn reflections. If he was smart, he would just say go and save all of his mana and make a million reflections at my end step. Alright, he's playing another Blade Coil Serpent. He's gonna make me discard my Yotia Declares War. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, we're fucked, dude. We are so fucked. We were fine if he just had to wait one more turn for that Blade Coil Serpent. But now he's got way too much coming in. Way too much. Like, it's got trample. That's just the game. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. All we needed was one more turn without that Blade Coil Serpent. He was just so lucky. He managed to get through all 4 turns it required to get a Reflection of Kiki-Jiki flipped, and then to lose Summoning Sickness twice for 2 of them without us having any removal. That was what put us in such a difficult position. And even then, we were so close to recovering, which shouldn't even be a thing against 2 Reflections of Kiki-Jiki, but we were so close to recovering if we just didn't have... If we just had one more turn without something super balmy. And this was something super balmy. So... we will keep this. Do we save the treasure for Oni-Cult Anvil since we don't have a red source? That's really the question. Hey, there's a red source. Never mind. I think we want to start with Gala Greeters. Then we'll go, what? Wurmlet Research Desk, I guess? And then on 3 we'll play Oni-Cult Anvil and maybe crack the Research Desk? Oh, there that goes. There that goes. Get a food. Play Takenuma. Play the Wurmlet. Play the Research Desk and trigger the Wurmlet. Not awful. We're going to have to let that Brutal Cathar come in, though. Which is a little bit of a bummer. I think we want the Anvil down before the Harvester. Alright, we will exile some stuff. Guess another Rockfall Vale looks pretty good. Pass the turn. If he can double spell, he can flip his brute, which is a little scary. I think we can kill it though. We're just gonna take the damage. We need to make sure we have a creature left for Skyfisher Spider. So if he's able to eat one with the brute, you can't chump block with the other. You gotta make sure that he can't eat something else. That's the biggest thing. It's not even getting the Gala Greeters back, it's making sure he can't eat a second creature. Swing 4. And he scoops! Too much for him, too much. This looks... Liquid's giving me cheers. This looks a little slow, to be honest. We don't have any of the things that we want to play on curve. But I don't think we can afford to give up the card advantage, so we're just going to go for it. We'll lead with a Proving Ground, and we'll just, we'll play Fable on 2. If we can't get Gala Greeters out on 1, or the Teething Wurmlet out early, the next best thing I think is a Fable on 2. Oh man. Well, now what do we do? Do we just play the Gala? No. If he kills it, we're gonna be really sad. Let's just do that. Should be fine. Thank you for the nectar, Liquid. God knows I need it. Plays his own Fable. We get a clue token. We're gonna discard Besaiju and the research desk. Do we need the third land this turn? That's the question. I kinda want to kill his token. I think what we're gonna do is play this on chapter 2. Tap these, kill that guy. Swing, make a treasure, and then use the treasure to play a Gala Greeters. Second, I gotta delete some stuff here. Delete. Alright, up to 1 becomes a 4/4. We will turn the food. into a 4/4. We will put a counter on it. Play the Wurmlet first. Make a treasure. Yotia Declares War. Chapter 2. Tap. Oh, damn it. I thought I had another artifact. Oh well. Do it like that. Swing 4. Play the Proving Ground. We should be able to just kind of go off now. How's he gonna catch up? Fires of Victory, the Reflection. That's fine. Food. We need to make a creature so that the Gala Greeters is a 3/3. We're gonna crack the clue. That should leave us land for the crown. Come on, creature. Come on, creature. Nope. No dice. Well, we'll play this. Does he have a counterspell? Wow, he does have a counterspell. That is gnarly. Well, we absolutely need to get a counter on that Teething Wurmlet, so. Do it like this. We'll do a Yotia Declares War. And we will swing in with everything. We'll probably kill the Gala Greeters. Oh my god, he's just taking it all. That's greedy. Granted, now he's got an active Reflection of Kiki. A million of them, in fact. Alright, we'll start with this. Put a counter on it. Play Yotia Declares War. Do we want to just kill something? He's gonna make a copy in response. He's gonna make a million copies in response. It's going to be really difficult for him to kill some of my things while blocking all the damage. If he's smart, he'd make another copy right now, and then at the end of turn, he can make a bunch of copies. He's got a Cityscape Leveler, but he's only got 5 mana. End the turn. That's 6. And then he could play a land, which would be 7. He'd be 1 away. He's 1 away from assuming board dominance with a Cityscape Leveler. Man, everybody's playing these Cityscape Leveler decks, huh? That extra treasure you start with must really make the difference to getting to 8. That's all I can think of. I think we're just too wide. I mean, we get to kill something. You didn't make a copy of anything? What? I guess we just go for it. Gain 3 life. Try to make some clever blocks. Alright, goes to 3. We get to turn one of our treasures, or maybe our blood token, into a 4/4 next turn. Or we could just turn our flyer into a 4/4, depending on what his board state is like. He just couldn't get the leveler out. We got him. That's it. 7 wins, boys. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Gotta give myself the whistle on this one. Alright. What'd we get? A Consuming Tide and 20 gems. 7 wins. Finally. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. We are pushing hard for that 1,000 subscriber mark, so please consider subscribing. Hit that button. There's a circle in the middle over there. Hit that. Subscribe. Tell all your friends to do it. Thank you. Also, give this video a like so more people can see it. If you'd like more PlayStation and console game coverage, we've got that down below. And if you'd like more Magic the Gathering coverage, there's more of that somewhere off over that way. Do all the things.